How's it going, guys? Jake here.
And Sam.
With Sam. Dude Ranch DIY. It's a beautiful afternoon. We just both got home from work, and we got the next 2 afternoons for splitting wood, right?
It's Woodapalooza 2020.
2020 Woodapalooza. We got the conveyor moved. We got the splitter set up. We got an IBC tote at the end of the conveyor. We got 2 empty IBC totes there. We got all of this ash cut up into rounds, ready to go, right in front of the log lift arm. My father's coming. Sam's got his guy Luis coming, who's going to be stacking. It's all hands on deck. We're going to be filling up the wood room with this nice dry ash.
Yeah, we had a cold weather spell for a week or so, and that really sort of lit the fire, metaphorically and physically. And so, yeah, we got to get the wood room filled up. Our house is basically purely heated off a, wood-burning wood stove. And so, yeah, time to get it filled up, ready for the season. So, what do you say?
Yeah, let's hit it.
Let's do it.
Well, all right, guys, as you saw there, we had a little bit of technical difficulties. The conveyor belt motor kept like conking out. I don't know if it's a choke issue or there's most likely some dirt in the carburetor. We also found a little connection here on the on-off switch that was unplugged, so I plugged that in, but then it conked out again. I haven't done literally anything to this thing since I bought it a couple weeks ago, except put some gas in it. So it is definitely due for a service, an oil change, new spark plug, clean everything up, and then hopefully it'll be, you know, running back to normal.
So basically, like, that's the old stuff.
This is the old stuff.
And
this is all oak,
this
right?
This is all old stuff, and this is basically just firewood gold.
Yeah, it's really good. It's been burning
Moisture
real
content's
well.
like 11 or 10 even, and it's been in here since the beginning of the spring, right? Did we stack this in the winter?
We stacked this like
Early spring.
before that. I don't know.
Maybe
It was a long time.
winter.
Over
But
a year
anyway,
ago, yeah.
All this stuff is like beyond prime, and so the plan will be to stack this up and start moving it this way, and at that point, once the room's full, you know, I think
We'll just put wood wherever we can.
Yeah, exactly. Reason being, guys, if you can sort of look through the window,
You can see through this door. Our wood stove is going right there with the little fan, which is a pretty cool fan too. We'll have to talk about that someday. But it's super convenient. We just go right from there, out the door. We got a couple lights in here.
So yeah, this originally clearly was a screened-in porch, and it's much better utilized as a wood room.
For us,
yeah.
yep.
It's just a quick walk over to the wood stove instead of schlepping it around the house. So this is
have
where
the
we
right
bring
floor.
it. Yeah, right. Nice bluestone floor.
All right,
So,
well,
let's do it.
let's get stacking.
Stacking. So here we are. I always say that. So what is that? 4 IBC totes?
4 IBC
And we agree that that is how many cord? Roughly
3 IBC totes is probably a little bit more than a cord because each one holds like a third of a cord and then some. But you know what? No, these weren't stacked. So
No.
yeah, it's probably a cord.
A cord. Yeah, I mean, having 3 guys and doing, you know, sort of that fire brigade style stacking, super helpful.
Yeah, that went quick.
Yeah, I'm impressed
See what we
with
got
this,
in here.
with this wall of wood.
So all this was just from today, right?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
what we've done. And to give you an idea, I was here stacking by myself for what, probably 20 minutes?
Yeah, probably.
And did like this.
Yeah, I mean, but you're going back and forth. It's
Right.
bending down.
Right,
With my dad sitting on the ground there. That helped out a lot, Dad, huh?
That's a good idea, huh?
Yeah, well,
Roll,
hey,
you
you're
know,
you're
bend,
full of them.
you sit. That's right. I mean, you know, I use the intelligence rather than my back.
Work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah, as I've been instructing Jake to say, this whole thing, it's just like you see on YouTube. You know?
Literally.
Yeah.
Can you?
Let's get in front of the camera real quick. I got
Oh,
something
yeah.
to say.
Well, it's recorded.
Oh,
so.
is it really? Well, I got something to say. So this was my first time using this new setup.
However brief.
Yeah, well, somebody's got to bring home the bacon around here. No. But so with the new conveyor, which Jake dragged home, and I remember him texting me and being like, "Hey man, I'm gonna buy a wood conveyor belt," and I was like, "That's dumb. We have enough shit around the house already." At any rate, he brought it home anyways, and got to use it for the first time today, and I can safely say it puts productivity through the roof. Now that we have this thing set up in terms of the sorting table leading directly onto the belt, directly into the IBC tote, tractor takes it to the wood room, it's a flawless system. Yeah, super easy. And yeah, I mean, with two guys, you know, it's super fast to split a whole bunch of wood. We filled 4 IBC totes, 3 IBC totes in a matter of, you know, less than an hour.
3 guys are better.
Yeah, and that was the other thing I was gonna say. It's like, there is definitely a place for a setup like this, but when it came to stacking wood, there is no replacement for good old-fashioned manpower. Having the 3 of us there,
I mean, going through that little door and stuff.
It's just much easier to have everybody hoof it for, you know, whatever.
What was that, 20 minutes?
Yeah, basically. And
Yeah, but I was sitting it.
I know, right? Bob on his ass.
Per usual.
As per usual.
I'm the old guy.
But so yeah, you know, I think it's, you know, to make it fluid, there is a balance. But in general, the dogs are
Otis and Sully are
causing a rumpus.
Sully won't give him the frisbee.
He wants Otis to chase him. Otis is too old. He's like, no way.
That's right. Go get him, Otis.
But yeah, I mean, I think it worked pretty well. We got to work out the kinks. Obviously, the conveyor it stopped working.
We're gonna run through the car.
Sam knows how to go through these motors pretty well. I'm not. I'm learning, but hopefully he'd you know, take the time to teach me what to do and how to, you know, work out the kinks. And then hopefully I can get, you know, the metal and stuff like I talked about in the past couple videos to make like a trough for it, so that the wood will just be pushed directly in. It won't have these little bars anymore that half the welds are breaking on them anyway. And then we can get a height adjustment system. And I think that's all it really needs. I mean, it's not going to be moving around. It doesn't need like big wheels or an axle or anything crazy. It's just going to be here, and if I really need to move it, I can just throw it in the Sure-Trac dump trailer.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. You know, we're battling short days right now after work, but given a fine Saturday like we're supposed to have this weekend, I have no doubt that we can easily clear this pile in a matter of just a couple hours. You know, and that will surely fill up the entire wood room. So, at any rate, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for your help.
Yeah. Hey, cheers.
Yeah.
Here's to more.
Yeah.
To many more days splitting. So as per usual, guys, if you like this kind of stuff, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. No obligations, doesn't cost you anything. Just hit the button, it'll help us out. Give us a big old thumbs up, share with your friends, and if you got any feedback for us, leave it in the comments section below. That's it for now.
That's all we
Wait,
got.
I picked out my round that I'm going to sit on.
Oh yeah?
Oh,
All right, good.
Is it that one?
Saturday.
Okay. All right.
Saturday?
He's got his throne.
All right, guys, we'll see you here next time at Dude Ranch DIY.
Dude Ranch!